Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this last video, I'm shooting for Addy. Um, if I do a marathon of videos once, this is actually an extra. So this is a step into reading book. So it's for definitely for the younger ones. This is Freedom for Addy. So this is a level 3. So it's for elementary school kids. Guessing depending on the reading age. My daughter couldn't read this yet, but nonetheless. So this book, obviously it has pictures. It's a typical step into reading book. It tells the basic story of Addy, though highly inaccurate. It's showing cotton here. Apparently they don't think children realize, they don't want to bring up tobacco, which is, so that's slightly inaccurate. But it kind of goes over how Addy is overhearing her parents talk about freedom. It talks about how she hears her father is going to be sold and how her father and her brother are sold. And then how her mother and her realize that it's not safe and they have to leave. So how they dress as men and hide in a cave. And then it goes through them going through how Addy saves her mother from the river. So it's definitely a much shorter version than it just skips straight into Addy and her mother being rescued by Miss Caroline, who's part of the Underground Railroad, and them getting to Philadelphia and being brought to the church by Sarah and her mother. So, and it shows her in the meat dress from the Be Forever collection rather than her original, which was a different color. And it goes through what's part of book 2 where she's in school and she makes friends with Sarah. It doesn't mention, I think the girl's name was Rebecca, at all. And then it jumps into the Christmas story where she wants to buy a scarf for her mother and then ends up making one. Doesn't mention where she gets the fabric. So, and she ends up giving it to her mother on Christmas, and her mother gives her her doll Ida Bean, and then it ends with how her Christmas story ends, where her father comes. So this is very cute. It's a great way to introduce Addy to the younger kids. The cotton is slightly inaccurate, but I can kind of understand that. I don't know if they want to talk. Well, who knows? Maybe it's less understanding because it's supposed to be tobacco. The world does that mistake too. For some reason, they don't want to show children with the tobacco thing. I'm not sure about that. But nonetheless, this is a great little book to start off the history of Addy, a little bit of slavery, a little bit of running from slavery, and how the hardships of Philadelphia. So that is it for this short little review and my last video of today and the last video of Addy that I am filming. So we will be moving on to Samantha next. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my channel. Help this little channel grow, and I will see you next time. Thank you.